It's a pleasure to be here to present what Petrobras has done with Note 85, Domino 85. So first, let me explain what Petrobras is. Petrobras is an integrated energy company. It was founded by the Brazilian government in 1953. It's a public-private joint stock company with the Brazilian government as the main stakeholder, the largest company in Brazil and the world's third largest energy company. Its shares are traded on the stock exchange of São Paulo, New York, Madrid, Buenos Aires, with over 1 million investors. Petrobras operates in the following segments: oil and gas exploration and production. Petrobras is the world leader in deep water, and pre-salt layer, a new frontier where Petrobras plans to dramatically increase its petroleum production, refining, transportation, and trading, distribution of oil products, petrochemicals, electrical energy, and biofuel. From this image, you can see that Petrobras has presence in every continent in the world. It's a global company. And mainly in South America, we have offices in almost every country. Here's the numbers of the installed base of IBM product in Petrobras. 120,000 nodes users, most of them in Brazil. Almost 300 Domino servers worldwide. We have quicker, same time, 1,500 nodes driver, 70% of them using iOS and 30% with Android. 5,000 BlackBerry users, 300 nodes application in 40 servers with more than 10,000 databases. 6 years of AVP Accelerated Development Program, previously known as Spring Support, and 15 years of partnership in collaboration space. But what had brought us here? In early 2009, with the world crisis, Petrobras started a cost optimization program in every department. Petrobras IT called IBM to work together to reduce the TCO of mail service. At that time, Petrobras was using Brazil 32 mail clusters, each one with 2 members in the production and 1 in the disaster recovery data center. 5,000 registered users per cluster. Domino 702 in 32-bit in AIX. Node 65 in Windows XP with the user accessing directly the server. The centralized administration in 8 different data centers in 8 different cities in Brazil. Daily full backup performed in disaster recovery site with no transaction logging. 2 third-party applications, one for antivirus and another for auditing. Now I'll pass to Pietro Torcia, who will talk about the project that we call out there to achieve the desired TCO reduction.
I was so glad to help out with this TCO reduction, and I could not have done this without development help, L2 engineer, Petrobras, and even the third-party vendor. We started by looking at the server side. We made sure that we certified all the third parties' application. We upgraded the Domino servers to 851. Currently we're 852 FP3. We enabled transaction logging. We enabled DAOs. We performed server consolidation and optimization. And we centralized all the Domino administration. We did that using server loads. We utilized the different threading module, and we validated all our results. We kept server load running for weeks at a time, and we verified that whatever reduction we did, the results were validated. We also, on top of that, utilized whatever maintenance schedule we had on the weekend to run on a daily cycle. So we made sure the server load was running to withstand all our TCO reduction. On the client side, we created local replicas of all the existing mail file. We upgraded nodes, clients from 6.5 to 8.5.5. We used an installation process that Petrobras has designed. Once we validated this, we were able to roll out 120,000 notes clients in less than 6 months. We also utilize document compression.
Like it.
And we simplified the user's naming convention. At this time, I would like to share some results of how I was able to save over $1 million here. By enabling the local mail replica, we were able to save an additional 42% network bandwidth. We enabled Dales. Dales, we were able to save an additional 30%. Now these values are we're calculating the cost of transaction logging, and we're also calculating the cost of adding the Dales folder. If we don't calculate those, we're up to 60% and even higher. However, we wanted to get real world numbers. We were able to save an additional 30 terabytes storage reduction because of these two applications. We increased the user's registration per cluster. We were able to register 7,000 registered users, and we were able to reduce the number of mail cluster from 32 to 22, and we're also going to be reduced even further. By upgrading the Domino to 851 or 852, wherever we are, we were able to get disk I/O reduction of over 37%, again, utilizing all the TCO reduction. We were able to CPU, 18% reduction in CPU. That also gave us the capability to add additional users. We were able, because of this, consolidate the data center. We got a 30% cost reduction in the data center. We enabled transaction logging. Because of our backup strategy that we were doing, it was taking us 12 hours per day. With all this reduction, we're now doing a backup strategy. It takes us 2 hours per day. We're also able to save over $300,000 just on the backup strategy. We simplified the user naming convention. With that, we were able to save $500,000 in our help desk costs. And because of this, we are also able to reduce the number of administrators we had. We were able to save over 30,000 man-hours per year. With that, let me bring it back to Alfredo.
So these are the challenges for this year. New AIS hardware in production disaster recovery site. Keep the environment updated. Upgrade AIX and update the Domino version. Consolidate even more. Push the limit to 12,000 registered users per cluster, reducing from 22 to 14 mail clusters in Brazil. Increase the upper limit of our mail quota policy and the maximum message size from 8 to 12 mega. Acquisition of new 6,000 tablets, all connected to the corporate mail service and future UC and social network. Analyze UC solution integrated with our IP telephony and video conference MCU. Analyze social network solution and cloud service offers for collaboration environment. That's all. Thank you for inviting us to show what we've done in Petrobras. Lotusphere and that. Oh, you did. Sorry.
I did it.
So here's our email address. Feel free to contact us for more details. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was pretty impressive.